Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. Finally, the issue of alliance between Peter Obi and Kwankwaso has been put to rest as Kwankwaso has finally released the only condition that can cause there to be an alliance between him and any other party. And we're going to be looking at that in a jiffy. Don't forget, Nigerians have been very hopeful about the alliance between the Labour Party and NNPP, believing that if both of them should put their forces together, talking about Peter Obi and Kwankwan. So if they can join their forces together, certainly they will come out successful because at least we know that Kwankwan so have some grip of Kano State and some northern states in Nigeria. And here we know that the fame of Peter Obi is spreading like wildfire. So anyhow, if both of them come together, success is inevitable. But shockingly, he has come out to end all the expectations of the people of possible alliance as he links it to this one condition. Now, that's what we're going to be looking at in a jiffy. Now, according to the news, the presidential candidate of the NNPP, talking about Rabbi Kwankwaso, has finally spoken as he has listed the next step he's going to take. Rabbi Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, on Saturday said accepting to be a running mate to any presidential candidate will lead to the collapse of NNPP. Kwankwaso, a former governor of Kano State who was in Gombe to inaugurate the state office of NNPP and to meet with elected members of the party, stated this in an interview with newsmen. He said his political profile built over the years and his wealth of experience, having served in various capacities in the country, had helped in bringing NNPP to limelight within a short time. He stated that with the fame the NNPP had achieved within the short time, anything short of his presidency under the party will mean the collapse of the NNPP. Kwankwaso confirmed that his party had been in talks with the Labour Party for possible merger, but the main issue that hindered progress was the issue of who becomes the presidential candidate. According to him, he said from the discussion with the Labour Party, the main issue was who becomes the president if the party merges. At the end of the day, some of our representatives thought that there should be a criteria in terms of age, qualification, offices held, performance, and so on. Of course, the other side wouldn't want that. Most of the people from there believe that presidency has to go there, as to Southeast. If now I decide to be a vice presidential candidate to anybody in this country, NNPP will collapse because the party is based on what we have built in the last 30 years. I served for 17 years as a civil servant. We are talking of 47 years of very serious hard work that is what is really holding NNPP down. The national leader of the NNPP said he was not against presidency going to any part of the country, but it must be done based on strategy, political calculation, and equation. According to him, the Southeast are good in business and are well talented, but they should learn politics. In politics, they are at the bottom line. He stated that the zone has lost out on the presidential and vice presidential candidates of both the All Progressive Congress APC and the People Democratic Party PDP, but had a chance with the NNPP. He stated that those saying even if my friend Peter Obi wants to accept vice presidential candidate, some people in the Southeast will not accept. That is not strategic. He said Bola Tinubu was strategic to have supported the APC 2015, and today he is the presidential candidate of the APC. Kwankwaso said the best option for the Southeast was for the zone to partner with NNPP. This is a golden opportunity. If they lost it, it will be a disaster. On the choice of his running mate, Kwankwaso said, we have options in the NNPP in the South to pick a good vice president, and one of them is the Labour Party man you are talking about. On the chances of NNPP in 2023 elections, Kwankwaso said his party had the structure, organization, and population across the country to contest and win elections. He said if elected president in 2023, his vision would be to create opportunity for the youths of Nigeria to get employed, achieve their dreams, and be empowered educationally and economically. Those were the words of Kwankwaso, and that particular statement from him made so much serious resistance. The resistance was strong. If you go to check out the response of a lot of Nigerians, they are resisting him. Most people say that what we heard, the voice that we heard, was actually the voice of pride. I'm going to consider some of the reactions of Nigeria. It's quite shocking. A lot of expectations were there, so much, hike in expectation, but right now it turned out to be something we didn't expect to hear. Someone says it's insulting for you to be his running mate. You are rooted and they are just online. Who says Labour Party or Peter Obi supporters are online? Haba, why would you say that? Who says it? That is totally wrong. Another person here says that Kwankwaso is a regional champion. He can't even boast of the entire Northwest, so relax. Another person says, how I wish this great man can just humble himself and save us from the Dalma. Another person here says, he should be running mate to who? Some other person reacted, said, don't see yourself as a god until after election. If you are that powerful, why didn't you win Kanu from APC in 2019? Another person here says, this major talk is over. Official NNPP is a distraction. Someone here says pride. Another one says run alone, then as failure is assured. This one says see who won help make I still get value. Kia, this is absolute pride. Someone here says, in all your experience, Nigerian elite youths are not following you. Read the mood of the nation. The only acceptability to your name, Kwankwaso, is because it's mentioned alongside with Peter Obi, and we don't play tribal card. If Obi is not competent, we'll drop him. Another person here says, I don't want to believe it to be the same reason that forced Peter Obi out. Another person here says, I wish him all the best. Which party did they give free ticket to now to a Aso Rock? Now APC, let me just go and get my passport ready to leave this country. Let's not say God-forsaken country, but I am leaving anyway. The last person here says, obedient. It's time to apply pressure. He must be that running mate. Who says he must be that? It's not by force now for him to. He said he doesn't want it, so it's not a forceful thing. We don't have to force him. But the chances, I'm already seeing the chances that if Labour Party and NNPP do not come together, then Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, APC, Atiku Abubakar, already their chances are very clear. You understand? Because if there's no amalgamation, it totally is going to be a done deal for these two parties. So what's the next strategy ahead? What's the next move that Peter Obi, who is the choicest candidate for now for mostly Nigerian youths, the next step should be for him to apply pressure, to invade the nooks and crannies of the northern part of the country and begin to sell himself. This is not a time of relaxation, and we still have some reasonable months away from when it's going to happen. But the truth is that the early you go in launch, the better. You understand? He needs to wake up and ensure that everything that will make him a top survivor in this race is already on ground. You understand? Nigerians really, based on what we have seen, as at yesterday, they had inaugurated Arewa for Peter Obi. In Benue State, I saw the crowd and I was like, what is going on? What is this? The crowd was really much, I'm telling you. And for this guy to say he doesn't want to go in and all of that, well, there is no problem about that. But be rest assured that your impact in the southern part of Nigeria has not been felt. Nobody even talks about Kwankwaso. I've seen so many. He's a great guy. At least I've listened to him talk. His profile is superb. You understand? But with the way things are going, I don't think that he will have so much support from the South because the people do not even know him. The only people trending here is Atiku Abubakar, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and Peter Obi. And in all the draws that we have fed via interviews and all of that, it has always been Peter Obi. So right now, for Peter Obi to become successful, is for him to gear up immediately, start re-strategizing, forget about the issue of alliance, because from all indication, it's not going to work. It's very glaring. It's not going to work. So face what you're supposed to do. Get a hold of someone who is known in another part of the country and start running. There is no time. Forget about the issue of alliance. It has failed. Because if Kwankwaso says he's not stepping down, Nigerians themselves will never want Peter Obi to step down for him. You understand? So that is just it.